Welcome to the Marshall University Visual Arts Center, a 66,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility opened in 2014 that many say has become one of the premier centers for visual arts education in the country. Here, spread over 6 floors of thoughtfully repurposed classroom, studio, lab, and gallery space, students learn and create within 8 distinct visual arts programs, including painting, graphic design, photography, and printmaking. By itself, the Visual Arts Center is a remarkable structure, but its impact on both Marshall and downtown Huntington has proved to be even more remarkable. Before the center's $13 million transformation from a shuttered and decaying old department store, the university's visual arts program was housed in insufficient, substandard facilities on Marshall's main campus. Fortunately, Dr. Joseph Touma, then a member of the Marshall University Board of Governors and a downtown Huntington developer, envisioned a way to kill the proverbial 2 birds with 1 stone. He then moved boldly and spearheaded the effort to give new life to this historic old building, as well as national prominence to the Marshall Visual Arts Program.
Who could have thought of taking that abandoned building and transforming it into something that is literally one of a kind in this country? Joe Touma could. He can see an abandoned building and know the needs and the goals of another organization and overlay those goals and needs into a vacant building and come out with something that is of significant note to Marshall University and to this community.
But this beautiful structure wasn't the only recipient of a transformation. Downtown Huntington itself was, and continues to be, transformed through the process.
So having the Visual Arts Center in downtown did several things. Number one, it brought more people downtown. The professors, the people who work there, then the students, large number of students, but more importantly, brought life to downtown, brought art to downtown.
When we opened it up, I said that I don't know that this town knows what it's about to run into, because you get 300 art students in the downtown. There's an energy that comes there, and what we would need to figure out is that was a literal, figurative power plant that we need to figure out how to plug into. And we have been figuring that, and that adds to the energy.
Also adding to the energy was the move of Marshall University's Department of Dietetics, its faculty and students, to state-of-the-art classroom, office, and kitchen laboratory space just a few doors down the block in January of 2016. And once again, Dr. Touma spearheaded restoration efforts to give those students the top quality facilities they needed while preserving the original beauty of the historic buildings housing them.
It's absolutely beautiful. Now our students love being there in that space. It's hands down the best classroom space I think you could find. We actually had our national accreditation site visit this past winter, and there are site visitors who come from all over the country, and it was almost comical that they kept taking so many pictures while they were here, because they said, we have never seen a classroom and a lab space as nice as you have here. You guys have to have the best in the country. And so that was pretty cool to hear that and to see their reaction to our space.
It's helped transform those programs. It's made them much more attractive to the incoming students. It's been a great recruiting tool. I say if we can get any art student or any student interested in nutrition to come to Huntington and visit those facilities, that we have a very high chance of having those students in our program, because it's such an impressive set of facilities that we have.
An impressive set of facilities that might never have been possible without the cooperation and collaboration of both university leaders and city leaders.
One thing I don't think we always realize in Huntington, not every university has a good relationship with its city, and not every city has a good relationship with its university, and that's a real blessing we have here. It can be adversarial, but we're lucky to have kind of this big love fest going on between Huntington and Marshall. We got to keep that going, because we're both absolutely interdependent on each other.
Certainly, the influx of several hundred Marshall University students and faculty members into downtown Huntington provides increased opportunities for fostering good relationships. And those relationships can often produce unexpected yet significant benefits for all of us.
When you're looking at college students, you're really looking at the future. So you're looking at bright minds that are hoping to change things in their discipline or make an impact, and to have them to interact with and to talk to, there's just an eagerness there and a hope for the future that is so energizing to everyone. So to have the opportunity to interact with students like that, I think is great for downtown, because anyone that comes in contact with them, I think is going to be positively impacted.
Downtown was missing the spirit, and by having them here, the spirit came downtown.